Meigs entered tonight's game on a 3-game winning streak after only winning 3 games all last season. The Marauders one of the Marauders' losses came to the Golden Rockets. Would Meigs get a taste of sweet revenge? To help us answer that question, I'm joined by TVC-Ohio reporter Colin Brown. Colin, we know that this Meigs team this year had a whole lot better of a season so far this year.
Well, Keith, like you said, they have 3 wins so far this season. Last year, they only had, they have 3 wins last year, 6 wins so far this season. If they get the win over Wellston, that would be a double since last season, right?
Talk about some math, Colin.
Well, right, Keith. You know, we're not just journalists here at WOUB. So Meigs trying to prove themselves in the TVC-Ohio, Wellston trying to seal that dub on senior night, and it was also lights out for the marching band. Pretty cool stuff out there in Wellston. So the first drive, Meigs ended up flea flicker touchdown 7-0. So we're going to pick it up here in the second drive. And on Wellston's 44, they fumble the snap, which proved to be crucial. Wellston gets the ball back, 3rd and 3. Nick Cox picks up the first down to keep the drive alive, and then they capitalize. Braden Wommeldorf to Jake Waldron, 37 yards down the left sideline. He takes it in for the score, 7-7. It could have been 14-0. Instead, it's tied. Like I said, huge, but Meigs would answer. A 39-yard pass from Cody Bartram to Damon Jones. Looks like he's going to take it in for 6. Instead, he gets tackled on the 6-yard line. 2 plays later, Michael Davis puts it in for the Marauders. 14-7, Meigs leads, but nothing was the same. 10:40 to go in the second quarter. Wellston, 17 straight plays, ran the clock all the way down to about a minute and a half. So Michael Downer, 3rd and 6, takes it left side. Huge, fights for more yards. Look at this hit.
Ooh, big hit.
That's nice, Ski, so he keeps it alive. 13th play, again, 3rd and 1. Who do you go to? Left side, let's run it with Downer. So he picks it up. The first down, like I said, hard runner. 4th and 2, 6-yard line, down 7. A hard count gone wrong. Wellston turns the ball over on downs. That was absolutely huge, right before the end of the second quarter. So the second half, 3rd and 7. Wommeldorf to Waldron. Looks like Wellston's got another chance for 6, but he drops it. And there is no looking back. Caleb Sheets takes it for the Marauders, dumps it off to Ty Phelps. Some shifty moves, 37 yards, up the sideline, 20-7 Meigs to start the third quarter. And they go 26-0 in the second half and outscore them. End the game 40-7, and the Marauders win.
Wow, a huge win for the Marauders, but at times, Colin, they looked exposed.
Well, that's right. Like I said, the second quarter, Wellston just ran the ball all over them. I talked to Coach Bartram after the game. He said that they were having, Coach Bartram of Meigs, they were really having trouble trapping and executing. And then sometimes when they went over the top, Wellston was able to do that, successful on passes. So Meigs definitely looked vulnerable in the secondary.
Well, Colin, let's look ahead now because we had at Cody Ray 1994 tweet us and say Athens quarterback is a stud. Of course, Joe Burrow, he says Athens will be too much for Meigs next week. But Colin, this will probably be the best league opponent for the Bulldogs. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, Keith, I would definitely agree. Like I said, Burrow going over top. That Meigs defense is a little bit vulnerable. Then you got Trey Williams. That's just a two-headed monster for the Bulldogs that you can't stop. Plus, I think it's going to be a really high-scoring affair, maybe like 54-42, something crazy like that. But the Bulldogs just way too much, and I think Athens is going to get that win.
Well, the TVC-Ohio better look out for that matchup next week. Thanks a lot, Colin.